Hi there! Today we are going to be reviewing creating mental images. So go ahead and take a moment and think back to what that means. We went over this yesterday, so this should be a little review. Alright, well, when you create mental images, you make pictures in your mind to help you remember what you're reading. So how can you create mental images in your mind? What can you do to do that? You can use your 5 senses, which are smelling, hearing, sight, seeing, taste, and touch. Okay? Go ahead and do that with me. Smell, taste, sight, hearing, touching. Okay? Touching, feeling. Okay? So you can use your senses. You can use your emotions, how you may feel about it. Does that... if we're talking about soccer, does that soccer make you happy, mad, excited, surprised, confused? How does it make you feel? Okay? And then prior knowledge. Say the word with me. Prior knowledge. Good. Prior knowledge is whenever you you know a little bit about whatever you're reading. So soccer. I know a little bit of things about soccer, so I'd use my prior knowledge. So if I was reading a story about soccer, I'd say, okay, what do I know? What do I know about soccer? Or if you're reading a story about movies, what do I know about movies? If you're reading a story about the beach, what do I know? So what do you already know about the topic, okay? So readers use images to make the text more memorable. So whenever you're making these little mental images in your head, it makes what you're reading a little bit more memorable. Meaning, if I say, hey, what did you just read? Well, if you created a mental image, that's going to help you remember what you read. It's going to make it more memorable, okay? So let's go ahead and look at an example. All right, so we have a picture of a park, right? Have a slide, swings, this little toy right here, a dog, a little boy playing fetch, birds, sunny day. It looks like a really pretty day at the park. So what I'd like for you to do is create a mental image in your mind. So go ahead and use this picture to do that and think back to whenever you went to a park, okay? Use your senses. What did you see, smell, taste, touch, hear? How do you feel about the park? Use your emotions. And what do you know? What do you already know about the park? Use your prior knowledge. What do you already know about parks? Okay? So make a mental image in your mind. I'm going to give you a little bit of time to do that. All right, a few more time, pause the video. But if you're at school, maybe the teacher can pause the video and call in a couple of you to talk about what kind of mental image you created in your mind. And if you're at home, maybe pause the video and grab a stuffed animal and talk to your stuffed animal about your mental image that you created in your mind. Okay, so if you need to, pause the video. I'm going to keep going. So whenever I create a mental image of a park in my mind, I think of, okay, what do I see? I see, usually see swings and slides, and maybe there's grass, or maybe there's wood chips, like here at school, our park, our little playground. I see usually little kids running around, laughing, playing. That's what I see. What do I hear? So what do I hear? I hear laughing. I hear running. I hear kids going down the slide. I hear the little chains on the swing. Okay, that's what I hear. What do I feel? I usually feel the wind blowing on my face. That's what I usually feel. What do I taste? So what do I taste? Well, usually when I go to the park, it's sometimes a little bit hot outside. So I usually bring water, because I get a little hot, so I bring my water, so I taste my water. If it's kind of cold, I bring some tea out, so I taste my tea. All right, that's our 5 senses. So I use my senses to help me make a mental image in my mind of a park, okay? So remember, When you create mental images, you make pictures in your mind to help you remember what you read. So if I was reading a story and I needed to, I would just take a moment, concentrate, think about what I'm reading, make a mental image in my mind, and then I would keep reading. And later on, whenever I needed to think back to the story, I would think back to those mental images I made, and it helps me to remember what I read just a little bit better. All right, I hope you like this little review.